All right, guys, very slow day. GreatStopPicks.com. I told people in chat there's a time when you don't see any passion anywhere in individual names. And that's the hardest thing it took me. It took me the longest time to learn this. Is there's a time when not to trade, and if I don't see passion, I have in big, bold letters on my watch list every morning. Actually, in bright purple font, relax and don't trade, all caps, without passion in something. So just a reminder, I still look at that every morning when I'm looking at my watch list. Just a reminder, don't try to take setups that you have to squint to see it, right? And there's no, and the charts are sloppy and there's no clean setups. But all right, anyway, having said that, one of our all-stars beat her bottom feeding on WLT here. Called it long at 1836. Stop only 8 cents below. There's the trigger. Doesn't stop and goes all the way to 18. What did that go to? 1884 on 8 cents risk. That was a great call. My best idea of the day was Pandora. P, the letter P. We already had this on watch because it gapped up and sold off all day. And then you open the room this morning and look what it does. It just keeps grinding down. Didn't meet any of our entry parameters. So now I'm thinking, okay, at this point, well, I think it looked about like this. I said, hey guys, I typed in the chat room, Pandora has nice support at 16. Could bounce there. So I didn't give an exact trigger and stop, but look what happens. You get a little hammer candle right there at 16. Had several members take it on the break of that hammer candle right over 16, and it went all the way back up to almost 17. And if their stop was below that hammer candle, it was about 15 cents risk. Took all afternoon to do it, but moved a buck on about 15 cents risk. So, you won't see that on our results page because I didn't say, hey, everybody, Pandora here at 1601 or 1603, stop at 1584. And so since I didn't give an exact trigger and stop, I'm not going to have it on the results page, but it does go in this video because I told everybody this had nice support at 16, and it had been selling pretty much for two straight, or a session and a half, right? If you look at the daily, you see that long base, about a week and a half base, where it held 16. So that worked great, and I know I had several members thank me for that one. That was my best idea of the day. Let's see. The big idea is one of our all-stars called NTAP. Sort of over like one of those RBIs, red bar ignored. You had the sellers come in here. We had this on bounce watch, but this didn't meet my bounce play entry parameters. I prefer one of my bounce plays, which is a stock that's down for several days in a row. I prefer they actually gap down or trade in a narrow range. So it didn't meet any of my parameters for an entry, but it was strong, so it deserved to be just on long watch. Big Ideas called it like long over this three candle range here, 37.75, stop about 20 cents below, and it went to 38.25. So a 50-cent move there too without stopping out. But that's it. Again, it was a very slow grinding day. I'm hoping the rest of the week will be better because you had to take some coffee or some sort of amphetamine to just stay awake. Not saying I did, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, all right. Have a good night. I'll quit babbling. We'll talk to you tomorrow.